Welcome. Welcome to Reboot and Recharge, your 3-day at-home mini retreat. I'm Becky Brose. If you're just meeting me, I'm the creator of Whole Body Reset, Refine, and Realign. Over the next 3 days, we're going to do just as I suggested, reboot and recharge. The practices we'll do together are designed to fit within 20 minutes of your day, and we'll look to decrease your stress levels and at the same time energize your body and create more upliftment. So if you're starting to feel stuck or a little unfocused, we're going to look to ground, focus, and increase your concentration, as well as leave your body and your mind feeling uplifted. To get started, we'll use an active practice today. Tomorrow, we'll do a yin yoga practice, which was requested. Thanks, Ellen. And then on Wednesday, we'll amp it back up with an active practice again. Each day, we'll end the class with a short meditation. For today's class, have 2 blocks and a blanket handy, and we'll jump right in. So come to the back of the mat and set up child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, separate your knees wide. Begin to sit back towards your heels. To lessen the bend in your knees, add a blanket between your calves and your thighs. Then extend your arms forward. Place your forehead on a block, a blanket, or all the way to the floor. Begin to settle your seat closer toward your heels. It's also okay if you're lifted up a little bit higher. And then bring your awareness into your breath. Draw the breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Begin to come right here and right now by focusing on your breathing. Firmly press your palms into the floor as you breathe in and use the breath to puff up your upper back. And then exhale, settle more into the pose, lengthen through your low back. Inhale, feel your body expand. Exhale, settle the body back. Inhale to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Exhale, curl your toes under. As you inhale, walk your hands slightly forward, then exhale, downward facing dog. Press into your palms, set your seat back. Lift your hips up and back as you straighten your arms and gaze between your thighs. To keep length in your low back, you can keep your knees bent or start to work your legs towards straight. Your heels may or may not reach the floor. Then bend your left knee, send your right heel toward the floor. Start to wake up the back of your right leg. Switch sides, bend your right knee, send your left heel toward the floor. Continue to ground into your hands. Begin to straighten both legs. You may keep a bend to keep your low back long. Then inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, walk or step all the way to your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide your hands up your shins or place your hands on the tops of your thighs as you look forward. If your low back's sensitive, you can lift up a little higher with your hands on your thighs. Take another breath here. And then exhale, forward fold. You can place your hands on the blocks or down on the floor. Relax your head down. Inhale, look forward, rise all the way up. Sweep your arms out to the side and overhead. Exhale equals standing pose. Bring your hands by your side. Start to ground into your feet. Press firmly down through all 4 corners of your feet. Draw up on your kneecaps. Lift your quads, the front of your thighs up. Lightly draw your low belly in. Bring your awareness to your body as you widen your collarbones. And lengthen the back of your neck. Continue to stand tall as you reach the top of your head to the ceiling. Stay present, breathe in through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale, turn your palms out, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, turn your palms down, bring your arms down by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, allow your palms to face one another. Exhale, sweep your arms down by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Place your hands down on the blocks or the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Glide your palms to your shins or up above your knees to your thighs. And then exhale, fold. Slide your hands down to the blocks or the floor. Inhale, rise up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. You can also bring your hands to your waist for more support. Exhale equals standing pose, arms by your side. Keep your feet hip distance apart or step your feet together. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms up and overhead. As you breathe here, sit your weight back into your heels. Draw your low belly in, support your back. Your arms can go wider if your shoulders are tight, or you could bring your palms together if there's more space. I know you may be feeling your thighs. Use that energy to keep you present in your body. And notice how strong you are when you focus and ground. Inhale, stand tall, press through your feet, reach your arms overhead. Exhale equals standing pose, arms by your side. Bring your hands to your waist, step your feet out wide, face the long edge of your mat. Let all 10 toes face the long edge of your mat at first. Then turn your right toes to face the back of your mat. Angle your left toes slightly towards your right toes. Inhale your arms into a T. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your right knee over your ankle. Steady your gaze just past your middle finger. As you bend your right knee, press to the outer edge of your left foot. And then stay focused on your breath and that spot just past your middle finger. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, turn all 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Turn your left toes to the original front of your mat. Angle your right toes slightly towards the front of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your left knee. Send your gaze just past your middle finger. Gaze down. See if you can see your big toe. If not, draw your left thigh out towards your pinky toe till you can. And then re-find your focus. Gaze past your middle finger. Find your presence by focusing on your breathing. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Face all 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Inhale, draw your elbows back, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Spill your pelvis forward as you fold forward with a flat back. You can place your hands right underneath your shoulders at first. If you'd like your blocks, grab your blocks and place your hands on the blocks instead. And add as much of a bend to your knees as you need. Then inhale, keep length in your spine. Exhale, continue to fold. You may stay where you are or walk your hands or blocks closer to the space in between your feet. Drop your head toward the floor if you're folded further forward. If your palms are flat on the mat, bend your elbows back toward your heels. Feel the strength of your legs. Press all four corners of your feet down. Draw up on your kneecaps. Relax through your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. You can add a slight bend to your knees if you'd like. With a flat back, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, turn your right toes towards the back of your mat. Angle your left toes slightly towards the back. Steady your balance if you've lost it. Inhale your arms into a T. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your right knee. Place your right forearm on your thigh. Reach your left arm up and over your ear toward the back of your mat. Straighten your back leg as you press your left foot down. And then roll your chest to the center of your room. You can continue to gaze straight ahead or start to send your gaze up toward your top palm. Breathe right where you are. Inhale, rise up, bring your arms into a T. Exhale, turn your left toes towards the original front of your mat. Angle your right toes slightly forward. Breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your left knee. Place your forearm on your knee. Reach your right arm up and over your ear. To get a little deeper in your hip, bend your left knee even more. And then press the outer edge of your pinky toe down. Stay looking forward or dial your right shoulder on top of your left and gaze toward your right palm. Find your breath. Inhale, rise up, bring your arms into a T. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Turn your left toes to face the front of the mat. Spin onto the ball of your right foot. Inhale, step your right foot back to meet your left. Exhale, release your arms down by your side, equal standing pose. Bring your feet hip distance apart or step your feet together again. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees. Send the weight to your heels, reach your arms overhead. Breathe as you look straight ahead. If your feet are together, bring your inner thighs towards one another. If your feet are hip distance apart, keep your knees lined right up in line with your ankles. Continue to stay long through the sides of your waist. Inhale, stand tall, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, equal standing pose, arms by your side. Inhale, send your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Fold forward, place your hands on the blocks or down on the ground. Release your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands down on the mat. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Set your feet your hip distance apart or bring your knees down toward the floor. Breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Guide your hands right by your rib cage. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest as you reach forward and up. You may be lifted higher than I am. Find your breath where you are. And then find your gaze. If you're lifted a little lower, your gaze may be down at the floor. If you're lifted higher, your gaze may be further ahead of you. Take a breath in. And then exhale, lower down. Stick with cobra or inhale, cobra locust. Lift your chest, lift your legs as well. And breathe where you are. Start to let all 10 toes face the floor as the soles of your feet reach up towards your ceiling. Continue to breathe as you build strength in your back body and awaken. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up to tabletop pose. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Send your gaze between your thighs. And then see how your down dog feels compared to when we were here last time. So your knees can stay bent to keep length in your low back. Or start to reach your heels toward the floor. And maybe they touch. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. If you're not already there, bring your big toes to touch. Separate your knees wide. Sit back on your heels. Add the blanket between your calf and thighs if you'd like. Rest your forehead on the block or the floor. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Notice the difference from when you were here earlier. Breathe in and out. Inhale, roll up your spine, stack one vertebra on top of the other. And then exhale, find a comfortable seat. You could sit back on your heels, take a cross-legged position, sit in a chair, or sit on a blanket in a cross-legged position. Once you found your seat of choice, rest your hands on your thighs. If it's comfortable, allow your eyes to close all the way. And then begin to sense your feet and where they make contact with the floor. Start to soften your body, release any tension as you continue to sit tall. Notice your palms, feel the temperature of your legs against your palms. And then feel the temperature of your palms against your legs. Become aware of any sense of air or breeze that may cross your exposed skin. And then start to notice any sounds in the space that you're in, or any absence of sound in the space that you're in. As you bring your awareness to any noises that you hear, soften your face, relax the space between your eyes. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Notice any smells as you draw the breath in through your nose and breathe out. See how sensitive you can get to notice any smells in the room that you're in. Notice if there's any detectable taste in your mouth. And then start to relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Start to settle into your senses and choose one to keep you completely present for the next minute or so. It may be touch, sound, smell, or taste. If time allows, move into Shavasana. You can keep your eyes closed as you lay all the way down on your back. Separate your feet a comfortable distance as you rest back with your arms by your side. And stay 5 minutes or more if you have the time. If it's time to come back, start to blink your eyes open. Begin to take in the sights of your room. Look for the smallest circular object that you can see. And then look for the largest square object you can see. Thanks for joining me, everyone. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in each one of you. Namaste.